Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
I'll be so real, I must have seen a girl tweet. I'm not too sure what her name is. I'm gonna put the tweet like up here. But it was like she's understanding why people don't want to post their like significant other on social media. And I'm looking, okay, cool. What's the reasons why? I'm trying to find out why do you guys not want to do that? And every single reason why is because of the man. Because you believe that if girls will reach out and try and ruin your relationship, he will cheat this, he would like... None of it's actually good enough reasons to me personally. Because if girls want to come and tell you mix up, why would you believe them? You trust your man, innit? If your man goes and cheats, what's your own? Like, why are you upset? If anything, all you've done is found out your name ain't shit and you can go. The only reason you would be upset about posting your man and he cheats is that you know you're gonna take him back. That's why, because you feel embarrassed. Yeah, you should feel embarrassed. I'm just saying I didn't see no logical reason in the comments why you lot don't want to post your man, but you know.
because why not? I mean, if you trust him, if you know that he's the one for you and everything is going well, why don't you post him? Because if there's something within you that believes that he could embarrass you and he could be cheating on you, or you could be or not be the only person, and why are you still in a relationship with him? You know, if you trust him, you should be able to post one another. I'm not saying that should be the case, but in this day and age where there's the Facebook group of are we dating the same guy, people posting their men online only to find other people in their DMs, sending them messages about being with the same guy and so on and so forth. I'm going to share a couple of stories. If there's something off about him, you already know. Okay, you know, sometimes most of us, we close our eyes to certain things. That's the thing about women. You know, we ignore our intuition. We ignore our God-given gifts and talents. We just overlook certain things. And then we later on act surprised when we find out the truth. Because the signs were there in the beginning. And one of those things is if you feel within yourself like, if I post this guy, I don't want anybody to come and tell me, oh, he's my man and so on and so forth, so you won't post him. Babe, you already have a problem. You already have it. I'm not saying you should go 247 posting your man, but I think the little advice I'm going to give is if you're dating in this 2024, the moment you start dating, you know this guy, post him somewhere. See if somebody knows him. I'm going to share a couple of stories and I'm going to come back and talk some more. But leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is why you post your relationship to social media. I post so much positivity and advice here, and I've been crying for the past hour. Obviously, this is a very devastating message to receive. I really loved my boyfriend. I really did. He was great. I thought he was great. I don't know when he had time, but this has been confirmed. We were a beautiful couple. He was my peace. He was my home. And I never thought I'd be the kind of person getting on here and doing this. I see this kind of content all the time. But if I'm going to come here and give you guys hope, I'm going to also come here and be very honest. This just happened to me today and I'm processing, and I'm going to try not to delete this. This is super embarrassing for me. But also that's not embarrassing. My heart was open and I was in love, and this sucks. It really does suck. Feel free to send me any advice. My heart is still open. I don't feel like, you know, oh my God, I don't even know. I'm a strong person, but this is hard. I don't know how I intend to heal from this, but I'm going to, and I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to come back better, and someone's going to love me and be faithful to me. You deserve it all. Never give up. So if I take a content break, I take a content break after this, but I did want to be super honest here, and I'm not going to delete my other videos. I'll leave them up anyway.
What would you do if you found out that your boyfriend of almost a year was cheating on you via Facebook with over 20 women? Specifically through the Are We Dating the Same Guy, in my case, San Diego Facebook group. Story time. My name is Romary. I am 24, living in San Diego. I make lifestyle, food, fashion content, all that fun stuff. So if that's your jam, you should follow me. So let's get into this cheating story because it's a wild one. And no, I did not see any of the typical signs of cheating. My ex actually was kind of an angel. He would bring me flowers randomly. He would buy me nice things randomly, drive me around, pay for dinners. Like, he was literally everything I've ever wanted. However, one day we had just gotten back from a trip and I went to the bathroom. And while I was in the bathroom, I was scrolling on Facebook, and guess what I see? You guessed it. I saw my ex in the Are We Dating the Same Guy San Diego Facebook group, and no, I did not post him. And the post has 80 comments from different women. So I start scrolling through all the comments and I am fuming. And mind you, this man is in the other room. I walk out, I confront him, he denies everything. And then I start to change my tone. I'm like, well, let's take a different approach. So I start offering some empathy and I'm like, if you made a mistake, you can tell me, you can be open, be honest with me. And he fell for it and started telling me everything. He starts saying, oh, maybe there was one girl, maybe there was 5, maybe there were 10, maybe there were 15, maybe there were 20. This man was literally telling all these women, have my babies, come on these vacations with me, come meet my family, pretty much all the same things that he was telling me. I even tried to make a list while he was admitting everything, but to this day, I don't think I'll ever really know, but I think I counted around 20 women. I cannot be the only one that hates dating out here in San Diego. Like, it's rough. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.
This is how I found out my ex-boyfriend was cheating on me for 3 consecutive years. Buckle up for this one because it's one hell of a ride. There were actually so many little things that he would do that clearly indicated he had something to hide. But when I tell you, this guy was a king gaslighter. And because I was young, naive, and just incredibly stupid, it would work on me. So for example, we're in the car once and I wanted to change the song. So I grabbed his phone and the way my life flashed before my eyes, this hillbilly swerved the car like Vin Diesel, grabbed his phone back and was like, why are you grabbing my phone like that? And I was there like, whoa, did it warrant that kind of reaction just to change a song? Also, anytime he'd come over, off topic, this bronzer is amazing. NARS Cream Bronzer Laguna 4. But yeah, anytime he would come over, he would literally put his phone in his bag, zip that shit up, and leave the bag by the door on the other side of the room. When I tell you, that phone was like a bomb. It was concealed, out of sight, out of mind. And his reason for that was, oh, when I'm with you, I'd just rather not be on my phone. I just want to spend time with you. So stupid, but I'm the stupid one for believing that. He would also never post us on his socials. His profile was given very much I'm single, and his reasoning was, oh, that he's private, he likes to keep his relationships private. That's fine, but I don't. I wanted to post a selfie of us on my story, and he was like, no. He literally told me I cannot post that on my story. And when I asked why, his reason was that he doesn't want people asking him questions. Sorry, who are you? Who's going to ask you questions? And questions about what? Are you Kanye West that paparazzi are going to come up to you and be asking, hey, who's that you posted on your story? Hey, do you have a second to ask some questions? Hey, who's that mystery girl? Hey, who's the girl in the story? Hey, you got a girlfriend? Hey, who's that? Who do you think you are? That became such a big deal to me. What do you mean you don't want people asking you questions? Oh, so you don't want anyone to know that you have a girlfriend? And I said that. And in came the gaslighting and the manipulation. No, not that. Just questions in general. What questions in general? All of a sudden you're WikiHow. All of a sudden you're Google, you're Alexa. Why does anyone need to be asking you random general knowledge questions? Anyway, so yeah, as I said, that one became a really big deal and I was ready to exit the relationship. But to prove to me that he's got nothing to hide, he posted me on his Snapchat story, his private Snapchat story. And then obviously I called that out and it seemed like he posted me on his main after that. But you can post stories and hide people. But I just never thought of that at the time. I wanted to trust that this was a decent person. So anyway, I tolerated those pathetic excuses for about 2 years, being completely oblivious. And then one night as a joke, I was teasing him about potentially being a cheat. We were literally laughing about it. So I was like, okay, then show me your Twitter DMs. Then he showed me with complete confidence. So then I was still teasing and I was like, oh, okay, you're cool. Show me your Instagram ones then. And the entire atmosphere changed. We were no longer joking. So he got visibly uncomfortable. Then he showed me like this. Yeah, look. See, nothing. And I'm at a distance and still I could see how he was shaking and sweating, half showing me and then hiding it. Then he puts his phone in his pocket, zips up his pocket and sits there so uncomfortable. And I was like, hang on, show me that properly. Then boom, immediate gaslighting. He started going off. I'm not showing you, you're moving so mad. Is that how you are? Is that how you don't trust me? Blah, blah, blah. You're supposed to just trust me. I'm not showing you, I swear I'm not showing you this phone. Wow. I wasn't even listening to the gaslighting this time. I was just like, that's all well and good. show me that phone. Can you not see how you're moving right now? Look how you're moving. Look how you're moving. You're crazy. If I'm the craziest person on earth, I will hold that with pride. Show me that phone. Like, I was not backing down. But he was also not backing down. Like, he was refusing to show the phone, but swearing up and down that there was absolutely nothing on there and nothing to hide. And his reasoning for refusing to show it is because I should just trust him. That was his words. So then I literally said, it's quite simple. Either you show me what's on that phone or you leave and it's over. And he packed up and left. But then here's the joke of it all. 10 minutes later, he comes back inside like, okay, fine, I'll show you. Oh, really? After going outside and deleting everything. So I looked on the phone anyway, and of course there was nothing there because you've bloody deleted it. But he was literally like swearing up and down that he did not delete anything, begging, apologizing for gaslighting, all of that stuff. And swore wholeheartedly that he A, did not delete anything, and B, has not been doing anything of any sort and never would. And then long story short, he used this against me for literally like the next 6 months. Because for me, I just found it too difficult to believe. So of course I kept bringing it up and basically just kept trying to squeeze out the truth, because I was just like, this doesn't add up to me. And then he would basically just act like this is so difficult for him because I just don't believe him and I just don't trust him and it's not fair on him. He even made me apologize for the constant accusations that are not true. So in those 6 months, like, I literally just could not shake it. I did not have any kind of peace. So then one day I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give him a ring and just act like I already know something. So I literally just called it and said, tell me why you lied to me all these years. And there was pure silence. So I was thinking, got you. And I said, so you did lie. And he tried to lie again, but then I just said, look, I've spoken to people and I have screenshots. That was game over. Then he started admitting everything. And he basically said, because he took the lie that far, he had to just continue with it. So yeah, that's literally how I found out. I just acted like I already knew. And then he admitted to it going on for the whole time, gave me a fake ass apology, and then I went about my life. I do think it's really mad though, the extent to which people will emotionally manipulate you and gaslight you just to hide their wrongdoings. Like, you really could have just left.
If you really pay attention, you will realize that men tell on themselves all the time. This is how I found out I was getting cheated on. I was in a long distance relationship with this guy who was my boyfriend at the time, definitely an ex now. And we planned to go on a cruise together, so we flew out separately from our cities. But he wound up missing his flight because he bleached his hair to a crisp, like it was breaking off. Luckily, he made his flight the next day and we were able to board our cruise. The cruise was so much fun. I was so sad when the cruise was over, but of course, all good things come to an end, and we had to get back to reality and fly back home to our respective states. I spent my entire flight looking through all of our pictures we took together, and I was just really sad to be going home without him. As we were descending, I got a shitload of texts from him, and I instantly knew that something was off. He was basically freaking out, saying that some crazy girl was going to DM me and make all these claims, but none of them are true. And at this point, Instagram was that girl, and I was getting hundreds of messages a day. My Wi-Fi kept on cutting in and out while I was searching for this DM, but I finally found it. The girl was basically saying that she had been seeing my ex and that they were just together, and as a matter of fact, he asked her to pick him up from the airport that evening. She said that she turned him down because she found out about me and that he had a girlfriend. But I was really skeptical of her claims because my ex had a tendency to post everything like as he was doing it, so everybody knew his business. Of course, I DM'd her back asking for proof, and she sent me screenshots and a bunch of other things, but of course I was still in denial because I really wanted to believe my man over a stranger. My ex was so embarrassed that he fried his hair. That was the one thing that he did not put on social media. Like, he didn't want anybody to know. So when she mentioned that she was with him the day he missed his flight, helping him with his hair and putting coconut oil in it, I knew that she was telling the truth. This man came in the morning of our cruise reeking like coconut oil, and I even asked him, like, how do you know about coconut oil? And he was like, oh, my barber told me to use it. And I swear to you, I would have never seen that DM if he did not tell me about it. He was trying to get ahead of the game, but instead he played himself in the worst way possible. But there is so much more to the story, so let me know if you want a part 2. Moral of the story is, when men tell on themselves, believe them the first time.
And a lot of people think because I'm not posting a man or I'm not telling my relationship status or posting who I'm with that I'm alone. Trust me, I'll never be alone ever. you know. But at the same time, a lot of women use social media to try to validate their situationship, and I call it, you may think you in a relationship, but that man thinks he's single. I'm not posting no man, can't no man get no shine on my time or my dime, period. You know, and you posting that man, you being loud about that man that's really quiet about you, all that's doing is drawing more negative attention to you. Hey, listen, a man will bring you 10 motherfucking haters because he out here moving funny behind your back. You ain't gonna never see no man with me, period. If you do, he's my cousin.
Yeah, if you do, he's my cousin. But yeah, she has some valid points. I mean, you never know, you know, because the first lady was saying that he did everything right. He was the perfect guy. Only for her to find, after posting her on TikTok, someone DM her telling her that, hey, you're not the only one. This guy is cheating on you. All right. So sometimes you never know. So maybe, yeah, this approach also is okay, but I would love to know. Okay, I would love to know. I think to save yourself STIs and heartbreaks and wasted time, you're better off posting it. But I may be wrong. You're better off posting him somewhere first before you even start becoming like intimate with it. Unless you know that this is a hookup and you know what you're getting yourself into and you're okay with it, and that's fine. But if it's like you're looking for a long-term committed relationship, you want to find them healthy or be in a healthy relationship, post him. I mean, you have nothing to lose. Just post him, put him there, just to be on the safe side, all right? So that you cancel out any doubt. You are sure that, oh, nobody knows him, nobody has come out. You know, I mean, like I said, you have nothing to lose. But then again, I do understand that some men would come into your life, especially if you are on social media, you're doing well for yourself or you have money. I don't know. If you're doing well for yourself, some guys do come into your life to steal your shine, okay? Just to be in close proximity to you, okay? And so, yeah, it's understandable that you don't want to put, especially if you're very popular or you're doing well in life, you don't want anybody to associate you with them. It makes sense. But like I'm saying, this is just my opinion. You can take it. If you want, do not take it. It's just my opinion. I am thinking in this day and age and in the times that we live in, there's a lot of ways to find out. Okay. There's that Facebook group where people post people and ask if they are dating the same guy. Yes, you can do that too. Just post it and see. Have you seen this guy? Does anybody know him? Find out which group, if you have any of those groups in your area, your town, something. Post him there and see. If he's seen anyone, you would find out. I know there are some women who just love being the side chick and that is all they live for. Yeah, them bona fide side chicks, they will never come out and say we are dating the same guy until maybe they want something, maybe they get pregnant by them before they will come out and show their face. But if that guy is paying for everything for them, most of them, they will shut up. They won't even say anything. Okay, so there's no actual way of knowing. But I'm just saying, if these things are available to you, then maybe you could use them because you never know. All right, just a nice photograph of the two of you in a nice at a nice dinner or on vacation or something. Okay, you will never know. And if he gets angry because you want to post him on social media, that's something else, okay? If he gets angry because you want to post him, or if he gets angry because you ask him why he's not posting you, your answer is already there, all right? So let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video.